you, the Houston Symphony is getting ready to kick off a weekend of performances featuring its incoming music director.
And to tell us all about it this morning is principal bass Robin Kesselman. Robin, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having the symphony.
Yes, indeed. Big music fans here of all genres. Yeah. So the symphony performed its way through the pandemic with some smaller chamber works to allow for the social distancing and whatnot. How does it feel to have completed a full season with the full orchestra back on stage?
I mean, we were extremely lucky to perform more than any other orchestra in the country. We sort of led the charge. We were the first people back after the pandemic. But with that said, I mean, there's nothing like having full audiences, full capacities back, and it's just an art form that live music is what it is because the music changes when there's people there observing it and enjoying it. So it's not just about how much we love playing for people, but it really changes the product and it makes it so much better for everybody.
Yeah, that makes sense. Robin, for folks who've never heard the Beethoven Ninth live, what can they expect to experience at Jones Hall this weekend?
Beethoven 9 is just a complete festival piece. I mean, it makes perfect sense why it sort of opens and closes festivals all over the world, why it's chosen at key moments of music history, like the fall of the Berlin Wall or something. But it's just a piece that speaks to togetherness, to brotherhood, and it's just a massive, incredible undertaking for any orchestra. It's one of those sort of signposts of Western civilization. It's also just so fun to play, so fun to listen to.
Is it fun to play? That was kind of going to be my next question, is if you had a favorite part of the symphony, or I guess, and maybe we need a little classical music education here, but the Ninth, is that a full symphony? Is it just a movement, like in terms of how you perform? Where does it fit?
Yeah, Beethoven wrote 9 symphonies, so this is sort of the grand finale, and the only one that involves chorus and vocal soloists, and I mean, there are so many sort of classical music theme songs that come from Beethoven 9. The Ode to Joy theme, which people may not know the name of, but would definitely be able to hum along once they hear it. And as a bass player, I mean, I play a bass, which is like a big cello, low string instrument, and this is a piece that you start practicing from basically as soon as you can hold your instrument, and so getting to play it with an orchestra at this level with this incredible new conductor, I mean, it's a dream, and I think that anybody in the audience will be able to feel that special energy from everybody on stage.
Yeah, that is so cool. I can't even imagine, right?
Yeah, totally.
Robin, you have a big dramatic role in the final movement. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is sort of the bass player's national anthem of sorts. It's sort of the whole movement starts and then everything stops, and it's sort of like the camera just goes to the cello and bass section, and we get to sort of play this really vocal, lyrical music, which we usually are kind of like the rhythmic and harmonic drummers off to the side, which is great. And that's why we're bass players. We love doing that, and everybody knows in rock or jazz or everyone knows what a bass player does, and in classical music it's the same. But this is just one of those moments you kind of live for. That's you get the spotlight, which we try to keep as long as we have it.
Yes.
Now I understand you've got a new music director designate, Juraj Valčuha, giving us a little bit of a sneak peek what we can look forward to when he becomes musical director in September. You've worked with this guy before.
We have. I mean, it's an unbelievably thrilling time for us at the symphony. We have this relationship with Maestro Valčuha, and he's here this week, but officially taking the reins in September. And this is just one of the leading figures up and coming in classical music, really internationally. He has a post in Italy, and is someone who's sought after and being actively courted by the greatest orchestras in the world. And we fell in love with him. He had a connection with us, and he's choosing to make Houston his musical home. So it's unbelievably thrilling and exciting, and just a real incredible moment in the symphony's history. And I think you can tell when you're an audience member and you see that level of connection from podium to player. It's hard to describe, but it's instantly recognizable. And he's just an incredibly honest music maker. I mean, everything that he does is wholly dedicated to the composer, to the information that's on the page, and it's just this like incredible, selfless, and dedicated style that's really fresh and really exciting, and I can't wait for my own selfish reasons, I just can't wait to experience all this different repertoire with him next year and in the coming seasons.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
It is a big
we can
deal.
feel the enthusiasm and
Yes.
the joy in your voice coming through the screen,
Absolutely.
and we can't wait to hear it. So one way or another, we're going to get there.
That's right. That's right.
Come and see us.
Thanks for joining us, Principal Bass Robin Kesselman, Houston Symphony. We appreciate you and your enthusiasm and your talent, and we can't wait to hear more. Right?
That's right.
If you want to get tickets, hold on. Let's scroll back. You can get tickets for Beethoven Symphony #9 right now at HoustonSymphony.org. Robin, thank you. Enjoy the
Thank
rest
you
of
so
your day.
much.
Thanks for taking the time. And that first performance is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.